Hello, friends. Welcome back to Swagger Says. This was going to be the first episode where I had a friend over so I could make it the first episode of Swag and Friends, but he didn't return my phone call, so it's just gonna be me again today. Last weekend was Thanksgiving, or not last weekend, but last week was Thanksgiving. I didn't I didn't do anything. I just stayed at home. I told my mom that I was gonna go spend Thanksgiving with my dad, but I didn't do that. I actually just stayed home, and I can say that here because she's not gonna watch this. She fucking hates me. So just about anyone who hates the Star Wars prequels, all those people almost unanimously like one part of the prequels, and that's the fight with Darth Maul, which is telling that people like the goofy, fantastical version of Star Wars as opposed to the more technical, let's explain everything about how the universe works side of the prequels, because all the Darth Maul fight was not Ewan McGregor and Liam Neeson fighting this strawberry shortcake chocolate explosion looking motherfucker in a goddamn WWE super choreographed light stick match. And it's just them jumping around doing kung fu moves, flinging like lightsabers at each other. It's like that just goes to show what people want out of Star Wars. They don't want nuance. They want ooh, magic space battles. I never understood why Jedi's didn't just use guns. Like, you're in a universe where you have lasers powerful enough to blow up fucking planets, and you like, yeah, let's use glow sticks to fight with. And you could say, yeah, but they have space magic powers, so they can kill people who have guns. I guess, bitch, but if you had space magic powers and a gun, there's nothing in the universe that could fucking stop you. You could just shoot people from different planets. It's like, bam, I killed someone on Venus, motherfucker, because I have space magic powers. Like, nah, let's use glow sticks instead. This new game came out the other day called The Outer Worlds, and I bought it because I was pretty excited for it. Well, not really excited, but I was optimistic for it because the people who made it are the same people who made one of my favorite games, Fallout New Vegas. So I thought this is gonna be pretty good. But I bought it. I guess I was expecting a little bit more nuance because it was a lot more goofy than I imagined. It was this space colony that's owned completely by corporations, so it's like super free market, like everyone is controlled by money type deal. And I thought it was going to be a little bit more subtle, but it wasn't. It basically amounted to Captain Planet versus Cobra Commander. It was that fucking the dynamic was so skewed. Like, the corporations are so cartoonishly evil. They make people rent their own graves because like the gravesite is company property, and if you kill yourself, a suicide, you have to, your next of kin has to pay because you damage company property by killing yourself. And I'm like, this is not this shit is like some Saturday morning cartoon evil shit. There was nothing about it that was particularly compelling to me. I mean, I guess it was cute. It might be like the type of thing you have to be a fucking liberal to understand, but I was disappointed. It wasn't a bad game. It was fine. But still, at the end of the day, even the corporations, you think it would be like more like a liberal versus conservative type thing, where the conservatives are very cold and calculating, but ultimately they think they're doing what's best for the colony. But you get towards the end of the game, and the corporations are like, yo, everyone's dying from malnutrition. Our plan is to freeze half of the colonists and then just like forget about them so that we have enough food to live off of. And I'm like, So like, not only are you absurd in all of the corporate post-capitalistic evil tendencies that you have, but you're also completely incompetent. I'm like, I can't believe these are the same fucking people who made Fallout New Vegas. Something's fucky here. I don't know what happened, but you fucked up. I read this book one time by Ray Bradbury called Fahrenheit 451. It's about in the future where no one reads books anymore and everything's all high tech and people don't have to do anything because like technology takes care of everything and everyone's real stupid. And firemen don't put out fires. They run around with flamethrowers and they burn books and shit. And so everyone like lives in this ignorant society. And at the end of the movie, the main character has gone from being a fireman to started reading books, and he escaped the city and he's like an outlaw because a bunch of shit happens. And then like a nuke drops on the city and blows up the city, and everyone in the city dies except for the main character and like some book reading motherfuckers that he's chilling with out in the forest or something. And I think I understand the intention is like, yo, read books because if you don't, you'll be fucking stupid. I'm like, well, that's pretty Sunday school of you to write a book like that. But what I got from the book was basically ignorance is bliss. Because at the end of the book, everyone who was in the city died instantly in a nuclear explosion, and everyone who reads books was outside the city, and they're outlaws now, and they know that every fucking person that they knew just got blown up by a nuclear bomb, and they're gonna slowly die of radiation sickness. So I guess the message at the end of it, unintentionally, is like, yo, no matter what you do, you're fucked. So do you want to die in your bed when you're 60, or do you want to just like see it coming, like someone slowly shitting on your face and then ripping your fucking throat open when you die? That's basically like, I don't get it. I don't get the that was not the message that he intended, was not the message he conveyed, because what he conveyed was like, yo, you're fucked either way, but you can die slowly and painfully, have all your hair fall out or whatever. Like, fuck that book. That book was stupid. There's another book that the same guy wrote called Something Wicked This Way Comes, and it's about an evil carnival. I didn't really like that book either. There's so much shit in the book that's unnecessary. There's a whole paragraph talking because they're in a house of mirrors and the mirrors get shattered, and the dude spends like an entire fucking page just talking about how the glass shattered in a real arty way, like the diamonds splattered into a billion pieces and the dust went into the universe. Like, can you just say the glass shattered, motherfucker? It's like reading Nietzsche. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, can you speak English? Do you have to be so fucking pretentious? I never liked Tom and Jerry when I was growing up, watching Tom and Jerry. That show always used to piss me off because Tom never won, ever. Jerry was just beating the shit out of him all the fucking time. And it went against everything that I knew about the universe. Because, like, as a child, I knew cats were a lot fucking bigger than mice. So I knew there was no way that a mouse could overpower a cat. And I knew that cats were fucking smarter. So just watching that mouse beat the shit out of that cat all the fucking time just irritated me to no end as a child. Because I'm like, that's not real. That's not how a cat and a mouse interact. I've seen that shit in real life. The mice is fucked. I shave once every 2 or 3 weeks. I only grow enough facial hair to where if I don't shave for a couple weeks, you can see like you can see like a vague shadow on my upper lip and a little bit right below my lip. But it never gets any deeper than that. So I just cut that shit off as soon as it becomes noticeable. Might bother me if I cared about facial hair, but I don't very much. If I did grow facial hair, I probably had like a chin strap. I think that would probably be a sick facial hair. And then I tie my hair back, have a ponytail and a chin strap, like a circle face, and then that shit on the back. That shit would look good, but you have to maintain that shit. You have to shave it every day. Like I used to wear a pompadour back when my hair wasn't so fucking long, but it's like 2 or 3 extra minutes every fucking morning. That's too much fucking time. I don't know how girls wake up like 6 fucking hours before they have to do anything, so they can put all this fucking shit on their face and like tie their hair in 7 different fucking ways. Y'all do that every fucking morning. I wake up 50 minutes before I need to clock into work. I brush my teeth, I piss, I put my phone in my pocket, and I walk out the door. That's it. Well, I mean, I put on clothes first. The main reason I make these videos is because I want to look at them again when I get older, just to see how my brain was when I was younger. I think if you look back on the times when you were younger and you're like, man, that was so fucking stupid. Look back at shit I said 2 weeks ago and I'm like, man, that was fucking stupid. Sometimes I say things and I think, man, that was fucking stupid. Why did I say that? My mom doesn't get that. Sometimes I'm talking with my mom about something. We'll be having an argument about some stupid shit. And she'll be like, well, 6 fucking years ago you said this. I'm like, yeah, I might fucking have. Yeah. I used to think girls were icky too. Now I fucking hate them. I usually invite 2 people over every Sunday because I know that neither of them will probably come over. Last Sunday, I sent, or the Saturday before, I sent 2 people text messages. I'm like, hey, you want to hang out on Sunday? And they were both like, nah, I don't want to hang out on Sunday. I was like, fuck, what am I going to do? I guess I'm just going to sit in this house again. But then my boy was like, yo, come to this baby shower. I was like, the fuck were you having a baby shower? The fuck did I just figure this out today? Like, I don't know how long he was planning this fucking baby shower, but I just found out about it the day before. Put up on Facebook, like, yo, we having a baby shower. I'm like, shit, bro, you should have, like, people make plans. It's like, this is a Sunday after fucking Thanksgiving. People doing shit, but it was a pretty sick baby shower. I mean, as far as baby showers go, there was hors d'oeuvres. It was like these, you know, those little goofy ass fucking pinwheel looking pieces of bread with, like, you know, like salami in it. You know what I'm talking about. Those things are fucking terrible. But, I mean, it was free food, so went to that baby shower. It was alright.